everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amy and I am currently on a financial freedom journey with my family. I share all about that and more on my channel. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Today, we are going to be going over our May financial goals and net worth update. I love filming these videos. They are some of my favorites to film because I get to just reflect on all of our goals and how we are progressing towards those goals each month. Let's go ahead and get started with our financial goals for May. As you guys can see here, we did finish our emergency fund back in April. So this was our first month of just working on our house fund. And we also added in our Roth IRA, which was really exciting. So our house fund has a goal of $25,000 and our Roth IRA has a goal of $6,000. We are just funding one Roth IRA for this year. And then hopefully next year we will be able to fund one for myself and one for my husband. For our house fund this month, we were able to put $3,210 into our house fund, which leaves us with a $19,805 left to our goal of $25,000. And that puts us at 21% of the way to this goal. I get a lot of questions on what this house fund is for. Is it for a down payment? And then people are sometimes being critical saying that's not enough down money for a down payment. So as you can see in my net worth, we do currently own a home. So we do have some equity built into our home now. Primarily our down payment for our next home will be coming from the equity that we have in our home currently. But this house fund will be mostly for any expenses that we need to fix up our house to sell it now, or any moving expenses, things like that. And then anything left over will be for an additional down payment. So hopefully that makes sense. I get a lot of questions on that, and hopefully that kind of explains it. If you guys have any other questions though, drop them down in the comments. I also got a message last week asking me where I came up with $25,000. And honestly, I just pulled that out of my head. I don't really have a good reasoning for it. I was more focused on this number here, which is our goal amount. So what money we're putting towards our financial goals this year. We, in the past few years, have been paying off debt. So if you're new to my channel, in 2021, we finished paying off 6 figures worth of student loan debt. And over the last few years, we've been sending about $50,000 to $60,000 a year to our financial goals. So that is kind of where I got this amount from. And that's how I kind of backwards moved into this house fund number. It's kind of, a random number. I don't have too much stock into it. We might not hit it, and that's okay. We're just going to try and put as much money into this account as we can until we sell our house. And then we're going to kind of reevaluate what we want to do with this account, if we want to continue funding it or not. Hopefully that makes sense. And then we were able to put $310 into our Roth IRA this month, which our goal is $6,000, and that left to goal is $5,690. We are 5% of the way funded. We did not put any money into our 529. I know I've talked about this in prior videos, but that is not a huge focus for us right now. We're going to wait until the end of the year to fund that possibly. We might not even fund it. We might fund it less. We might even fund it more. I'm not quite sure. That's kind of one that we're waiting till the end of the year to see what we want to do with it. But for now, we did put $100 into my baby's 529 account to open it. We had to open him an account, so we had to put some money in it to open it. So we are 5% of the way to that goal just because we did open that account. Again, our total goal amount for the year is just over $47,000, and we have about $27,000 left. So we have sent about $20,000 to our financial goals this year, which is incredible, amazing, super happy with that progress. If you guys watch my budget videos or my debt-free Friday videos, my daughter is starting a preschool program in June, so we will have much less disposable income at our disposal to use for these financial goals. So our progress will definitely slow down, which is absolutely fine. I'm so excited that we were able to get her back into a preschool program. She was in one before. There was some staffing issues and she lost her spot. So we are getting her back into a preschool program. Really excited about it, but it'll also definitely taper down our ability to achieve these goals. So fingers crossed for some awesome side hustle income, because we're going to be relying on that to help us for these goals for the rest of the year. So let's go ahead and move down to our net worth update for this month. So here we are taking a look at our net worth as of May 31st. I pull these numbers and freeze them in time on the last day of the month prior. So we are looking at 5/31 here. So home value, as I've talked about in prior videos, I'm not going to change this. We are kind of in the process of starting to sell our home, but I'm just going to leave it. I would rather be a little bit more conservative. I'm thinking we're going to list it probably for about 300 plus, but again, there's fees and everything associated with it, and it'll be be more accurate once we actually sell the house. So for now, I'm just leaving it at 275. So that is our home value here. Then we have our HSA. This is an account, a health savings account that we have because we have a qualifying high deductible health plan. We did have a baby this year, so we did severely eat into this money. We had over $7,000 in the beginning of the year. So we have obviously eaten into this quite a bit. And now we are kind of going to be starting to build it back up a little bit. We do put money into this account every single month, just a few $100s, nothing crazy, but I do want to have a good cushion in case we do have any other dental or vision bills this year that we need to pull this from this. I just would rather have a little bit of a cushion. And also an HSA is an excellent tax advantaged account, so I don't ever want to deplete it completely. We are currently at $3,000. We did have some dental bills that we had to pay. I do use this account as well, if that wasn't clear. I do use it for medical, dental, and vision expenses as they come up. If there's months that we don't have any, then it just rolls and continues to roll over. Hopefully that makes sense. That's just how we approach it. I don't want to have to pay for those items out of pocket right now. That's just our strategy. We have little kids and our money is working for us in a lot of different ways. But for now, that's how we're using this account. And so we have $3,000 in it right now. Our retirement and savings, this is both my husband and I's 401ks through our employers. It is my Roth IRA. I do also have a stock purchase plan from my employer that's in here. And then this is also all of our savings. So it's our emergency fund and our sinking funds. So this is basically all of our cash and retirement accounts all in one. I just do that honestly for privacy reasons. I don't want to list everything out, to the penny, like in detail right now. That's just kind of how I want to handle it. And also we have a lot of different accounts, so it would be really long if I did that. Just for ease of access to it, we just call it retirement and savings, and it's just one lump sum. So we are at 168, 150 right now. It did definitely take a hit. We did put over $3,000 into the savings account this month for our house fund. So as you can see, we definitely took a hit in the stock market. The stock market has been so crazy. I can't even keep up most days. I try not to look at it. I'm a glutton for punishment, though. I'm always looking at my investment accounts. So they did go down a little bit this month. That's all right. We will just continue to invest and move forward. So I'm trying not to think about that too much. In the same vein, we have our brokerage account. We hold our brokerage account at M1 Finance. I always have a link down below if you guys are interested in M1 Finance. It is an investment platform. You can open a brokerage account, a Roth IRA, and other types of investment accounts if you're interested. Check that link in the bio. It will give you, right now, I think they're doing $10 for a promotion. So you'll get a free $10 if you open an account, which is great. So our current account is at $14.10. It did go down. Again, the stock market went down. This is invested money. So it went down. That's okay. I'm over it. Am I over it? Not really, but I am for the purpose of this video. And then we have our last asset, which is our car value at $17,000. That leaves our total assets at $464,560, which is up just literally, a few dollars from last month. So nothing crazy going on here. And then we do have our liabilities. We did become debt free in 2021. So our only liability right now is our mortgage, and that is at $206,800. That is where we are at right now with our mortgage, which is great. We are just paying our regular payment. Let's scoot down here to our net worth by month tab. So our net worth by month, obviously our net worth this month barely went up. It went up $640. Woohoo, crazy. But it's better than going down, right? So our net worth currently is $257,760, which is an increase from last month of $640. As you can see here, our net worth, it's been all over the place. It has been up and down and up and down and up and down. And, we're not even close to following this trend line here. We're just kind of floating around this like 250 mark. It's okay. I'm hoping, eventually we will shoot up here and get over that $300,000 mark. I was really hoping we would achieve that $300,000 mark this year. We definitely still could. The year is young, right? We're only in the end of May in this tracker. So we'll see. I have hopes that we will still get there, but it's looking a little rough. Compared to last year, I feel like I was, every single month we were up, $5,000, $10,000. And now it's like, 640. What the heck? It's okay. We're going to just continue what we're doing. We're continuing the process. We're trusting the process, and we will get there eventually. We will all do it. So if you are feeling discouraged, don't. Just keep investing now. You're getting stocks on sale. I kind of hate that phrase a little bit, but is convenient when your stocks are down to look at it that way. So just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great. Keep progressing forward, and we will all get to our goal eventually. The stock market always comes back up historically, so just keep investing. And then the only other thing I have on here is our net worth milestone tracking. So again, not really anything to update here. Our next milestone is 300,000. Not sure if we'll meet that this year, but that's okay if we don't. I hope we do, but if we don't, it's all good. That is all I have for this video. I'm sorry it was really fast. I am in the middle of my lunch break at work trying to film this, so I apologize if I was talking really fast or if I went through things too fast. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments down below, and I will talk to you guys on my video on Friday. Bye, guys.